Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I just say I took a break from YouTube and I went more into Instagram. I just wanted to try to grow my Instagram, but that didn't work out really well. Instagram has just gone to it's just not good right now. So let's just say I'm back, but also I'm back because I wanted to do more looks like this, and on Instagram I just did like everyday makeup, just like random things. So I just wanted to come back into YouTube and do more elaborate makeup tutorials. So that's why I'm kind of back. Hopefully you guys are still here watching my videos. Yeah, that's all I can say. And yeah, follow me on Instagram so you guys can see what I do there. I'm gonna try to like mix my makeup. Like basically what I'm trying to say is that some looks is only going to be for Instagram and some looks are only going to be for YouTube. So if you guys want to follow me on there too so you guys don't miss anything. So this is what I created today with my two palettes that I haven't used in a long while. They're actually old palettes. So I use my Anastasia Prism palette and I use my Anastasia Riviera palette. I never used this one actually, and I actually really like it. I use two shades in this one and one shade in this one. This is giving me like strawberry lemonade kind of vibes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a while, but I miss doing makeup looks, so that's why I'm back. So yeah, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's just get started. So my brows are done, of course. So first I'm gonna prime my eyes. I'm using my Too Faced concealer, the Born This Way multi-use concealer. I love using this one. I think it really shows my shadows to the color. Obviously you guys can use whatever primers you want. It's not a competition, just use whatever works for you. I like to set my eyes before I do my eyeshadows because I do have oily eyelids, so I just set my eyes with some translucent powder, the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So the first palette we're going to use is the Anastasia Riviera palette. This is how it looks like. It's really pastel-y, like really shimmery. And the first shade we're going to use is the shade Bahamas. I'm using an angled brush first, and what we're going to do first is just map out, carve out or crease basically. First you can just draw a line and like really map out your crease however you want it to be. You can do it lower, higher than your crease. It's really up to you how like blown out you want your pink shades to be. So what I do first is carve it out, and then after I dip back into the eyeshadow and basically pack it on and do like a really intense kind of line on my crease, so it really shows through the color. Honestly, these eyeshadows are really good. Anastasia, I never had a problems with their eyeshadows, so whatever shade you see is what it's gonna look like on your skin, and it just looks really beautiful. So the next brush I'm going to use, I think they call it a bullet brush or like a pencil brush. Basically what I'm going to do with that brush is just diffuse the line that we just draw, like the carved out crease line that we just draw, just so like it kind of blended and doesn't look as harsh. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going back and forth and just like kind of diffuse the line, the really like harsh crease line, just so it looks blended. And yeah, that's it. So just take your time. You can always dip back into the eyeshadow if you want, but honestly you can just go back and forth and usually it works pretty well. And here I'm just going back with my angle brush, dipping back into the shade Bahamas, and just making sure that like my line is not like erased basically. I'm just making it more defined, and yeah, so it looks blended, and then you have like a nice defined pink line. So next shades I'm going to use are the shade Monte Carlo and the shade Coastline. At first I just used Monte Carlo, but I thought it was like too close to like Bahamas, so I diffused it a little bit with Coastline, so it looks more like baby pink, I guess, more pastel-y together. That's why I mix the two. And I'm just using a smudger brush. You guys know I love smudger brush to pack on eyeshadows. I find it really picks up the eyeshadows from the palette really well. So I'm just packing it on the my lids basically. So don't forget to like mix the two shades together, and this is basically the shade that it gives you. It gives you more a shade that's like Monte Carlo, but it adds a little bit of like like a really nice soft shade to it with the shade Coastline. So that's why I kind of mixed the two. And basically this is the shade it's going to give you. So make sure to pack it on, pack it on, and pack it on, and it will look really, really beautiful. So the next palette I'm using is the palette Prism by Anastasia. Again, I'm using the same kind of brush but a different brush, and I'm using this shade Sphere. Can you believe it? This is like the only neon yellow that I have in all my collection, but whatever. This shade is really, really beautiful. It's not chalky or anything like that, but you do have to pack it on. So just make sure that you go like a few times over it just to make sure that it's true to color. But nonetheless, it's a really, really beautiful shade. So I'm just packing it on in my inner corner, and I'm doing like maybe half of my lower lash line, and I just go back like maybe 2-3 times, maybe even 4 times, just to make sure that it's really packed on. So after that, I'm going back into my Riviera palette, and I'm going back into the shade Bahamas. I'm using the same brush again, like it's just the same old angle brush. I'm just lining my lower lash line. I'm doing a bit of like a wing liner with eyeshadow, just so like it gives some kind of a bit of dimension into the look. You don't have to do that part, but I thought it was like kind of nice and just like a little detail that added to the look. Yeah, just make sure in between the two, like in the middle of your lower lash line, that everything is blended together. And then I go back in with my bullet brush and basically just smoke it out a little bit. I didn't add any eyeshadow into my brush just because I didn't want it to be like too smoky, just a bit diffused. So this is what it should look like. Here I just added some lashes and did my lips, and basically you're done. Okay guys, so this is how I created the look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a while, but hopefully you guys are back with me creating looks. And yeah, just leave a comment down below if you guys have any questions. I'll try to like answer them whenever I can. And yeah, this is like a little close-up so you guys can see. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do more makeup tutorials, a bit more random things, and I'm not really doing talk-throughs yet, but hopefully soon enough, so we'll see. So yeah, that's it for today's, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye.